Art is open to interpretation, yet people continue and try to fit art into a box and define art. And the High Art Museum lets art breathe and become its own entity. This is essential in progress and continuation in society on all fronts and lets people express their points of view through their time and experiences and gives people a means of viewing and supporting different views from different points of view. The High Art Museum displays thousands of works of art from many generations and cultures in one central location. They give its patrons access to ideas and gives points of views otherwise unknown. The reason I'm speaking about the High Art Museum is because they're a cornerstone in the Southeast art community and has become a staple of expression, and I am interested in expression and viewpoints. Throughout this speech, I will explain why the High Art Museum has become one of the most important museums in the Southeast and its impact on the community around it. Established in 1905 as the Atlanta Art Association, it opened in 1926 as the High Art Museum on Peachtree Street in Atlanta, Georgia. The building was then moved in 1955 just across the street and is now sitting where it was built in 1985 and renovated in 1985 because Robert Woodruff proposed a challenge grant to help build a museum big enough for Atlanta. The building is now opened in 1983 and has been renovated and added onto multiple times since then. In 2005, the museum received a stamp for the USPS as a masterwork of modern architecture. The High features a collection of more than 18,000 works of art, including an extensive anthology of 19th and 20th century American fine art. The museum offers Southern art, American art, European art, and African art in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. It has forged a modern model for museum operations that include collaborations with international institutions, ongoing relations with collectors, and high-profile exhibitions. It builds its collections through photography, folk and self-taught art, and contemporary art. The High reduces their carbon footprint through more sustainable practices and raising awareness about the climate crisis. The museum is part of Key Futures, which is a global network of cultural institutions working together to support each other in their efforts to become more sustainable. The High weaves in sustainability and STEAM curriculum into their education that focuses on the interdependent nature of the world. The High has an art and inclusion mission that provides all ethnicities with jobs and opportunities in their fields. Compared to the area, which is a 51 to 49 white to black color makeup, the High boasts a 57 to 43 black to white color makeup within their own institution. The High tracks all of their demographics and pushes for equality and progression through their collection. And you can find this all through the history of the art or through the history of the High Art Museum. Their website is very extensive in telling you what and why. I hope you all have a better understanding of the impact that the High presents to the community of Atlanta and in the Southeast art community. Art is expression and worldview and pushes progression on all frontiers. And the High understands its responsibilities to the world and community it's in and does not squander the opportunity. To conclude, the High is a staple in the community and provides learning and education as well as preserves and displays expression and art form for people. You can find my works cited page from the Art and Inclusion from the highartmuseum.org or the High Museum of Art virtual tour from the joyofmuseums.com. You could find from the New Georgia Encyclopedia, High Museum Art, and then High Museum of Art History by Zippia.com, and then high.org and high.org/sustainability. I hope you guys learned a lot more about the High Art Museum and its impact on the Southeast community. Thank you.